Yeah, this is the Marv 800 back once again, and I quickly wanted to do this video today. I found some more of my WWF tapes laying around. I wanted to show you guys that I haven't showed you some of these yet. I have a lot more than this, but I did find some I think you guys might like. So let's get started. Okay, the first one I found, I think some people on here might have this one. It's WWF Crunch Classic in clamshell, or 90s style clamshells. The 90s ones are more like, they're not as thick as the 80s ones. The 80s ones are really more clamshell. Some people call these clamshells, but they're more, I don't know what you really call them, more papery, these type of clamshells from the 90s. But anyways, here's WWF Crunch Classic. Earthquake on the cover. And this has a great profile on Roddy Piper. And it shows a really rare match of Piper against Macho Man, I believe, on here. So Macho Man has got Heart Foundation against the Nasty Boys, Teddy DiBiase against the Big Boss Man, and stuff like that on there. So it's a good tape right there. Another one I found was WWF Super Tape Volume 2. I'm missing the first one. I got Super Tape Volume 2. I'll look for on Amazon someday for Super Tape Volume 1, but there's Super Tape Volume 2. It's got some good stuff. Let's see what the tape looks like. Oh yeah, look at that. Tape's in great condition. Super Tape number 2. So there's Volume 2. It's got a profile on the Rockers. Very good tape. Okay, another one I found. Here's one of the Ultimate Warrior fans will love. WWF Rampage 92 with the Ultimate Warrior on the front cover. You can see right there, whoever had the tape, it cracked. When I bought it, there you could see a little where somebody's tried to fix it right there. Put a little thing in because the tape was a little bit cracked there. But other than that, like, it plays good and everything. It's just got a little crack on the thing. But the box is in good condition. Some of my boxes are in pretty bad shape because they're so old. Like, some of them are falling apart. And some of my old clamshells, not just because they're age of them. They're starting. And plus, a lot of mine, too, when I bought them, are former rentals and that. So people that's had them before has been rough on them. And they're just getting up there in age now. There's WWF Rampage 92 with, like I said, with the Ultimate Warrior in the cover. This has a 40-man battle royal on it. Ultimate Warrior Undertaker teaming up against Papa Shung and Berserker. That's a pretty rare match. Them teaming up together. And Bret versus Shawn Michaels on here on this tape. So that's a pretty good tape to have. I don't know how many people on here's got this tape, but another one is WWF Mega Matches with Randy Savage on the front cover. This has got some pretty good matches on it. I've had this tape since it came out. For years, you can tell the shape. Look at its tape, its toll on it. It's in pretty bad condition, like the box cover. The tape still plays good, but there's WWF Mega Matches 1990. I believe this came out 90 or 91. I believe it came out. It's got a great profile on the Macho Man Randy Savage. So very, very good tape. Another one I found was WWF WrestleFest 91 with Greg the Hammer Valentine and Rick Martello on it. Very good tape. WrestleFest 91. Good one to have. Pretty good tape. You can see Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Ultimate Warrior, the Texas Tour, the Heart Foundation's on it. Pretty good tape to have. There's what the tape looks like, and you can tell it was a former rental because it says right there. And this is all the way from Florida, Winter Haven, Florida. This tape come from, and I live in Ontario, Canada. So we must have went over and bought it or something. They're over there for something. Brought it to Canada, but there it says right there. You know you can't see it, but it's PJ's Credit Press video. Winter Haven, Florida. So there you go, all the way from Florida, that tape. It's pretty weird. We'll get all the way to Canada, but there's, yes, there you go, there's WrestleFest 91. Okay, the next one I want to show is Rampage 91. There's the tape. You can see a very good condition. I believe it was a former rental because there's the old property of Simple Video. Some of my tapes I left the property of Simple Video on the side. Because I used to rent wrestling tapes there all the time when I was a kid, all the time. Like, I always rented tapes there from Simple Video Center. They had all the wrestling. Like, not only did they have all the WWF ones up to date when they closed down in '95, but they had all the NWAs, AWA tapes, and they had all kinds of wrestling there, all kinds that you wouldn't find anywhere else. They had all the clamshells and everything there. I bought quite a few of their clamshells. You actually saw the video I did quite a few months back where I showed all my clamshells. Most of them I got from Simple Video, like this one come from. So they went out of business, but anyways, yeah. So there's Rampage 91 with Jake, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat when he returned the day briefly in '91. He made his return, and it's got Undertaker versus Ultimate Warrior match featuring match of the month, tag team of the month, the Rockers and the Boss Man against the Nasty Boys and Melanie. Fan favorite match, the Bulldog versus Mr. Perfect, and just some really good stuff on it. So very, very good tape. And another one I found, here's one Undertaker fans are going to love. This one's a pretty hard one to get now, The Undertaker, now from Coliseum Video. It's got Undertaker in his greatest matches. Very good tape. This has got some interesting matches on here. You can see it gets Giant Gonzalez, Kamala, Ric Flair, Yokozuna, Bam Bam Bigelow, stuff like that on there. There's what the tape looks like. Poor former rental. There's what the tape. Pretty good, very good condition for being a former. It looks like it wasn't played very much. Probably back in the day too, when this tape came out, people didn't know The Undertaker like they do now. The Undertaker's been around a lot more years, a lot more people know him then, so probably this tape didn't get rented a lot when it first came out, like a small town like this. So it was in very, very good condition when I got it. So there's The Undertaker, and then a couple more. And I do have more tapes I want to show off, but I thought I'd quickly show you these tapes I found. This one here's a rare. I don't know how many people's got this one, but this one's pretty rare. WWF Demolition tape from 1989. This is a pretty rare one. There's this Demolition across there in big letters. This is a pretty hard one to get now. WWF Demolition tape. It's 2 hours. It's got some very, very good matches of Demolition on it. Watch as they battle such opponents as Powers of Pain, Brain Busters, and the Heart Foundation. And you can see this is in pretty good condition too for its age. Very good condition. The box cover's in pretty good shape for its age. And the last one I found was a WCW. I have a lot more WCW. I believe I made a WCW tape a while back. My WCW tapes, and I don't know if I showed this one in there or not. WWF Hog Wild 1996 with Hulk Hogan. Even though he shows Hogan in the red and yellow, he was already a Hollywood when this pay-per-view came on. It was him against the Giant in the main event, where Hogan won back the title for the NWO and spray painted the NWO on the world title belt. It was on this pay-per-view from the Giant. He sprayed painted the NWO over that for the first time, and this is a very good pay-per-view to have. Main event was great, and it's also got Lex Luger and Sting Reg tag team match versus the Outsiders, Hall and Nash. What else is on here? Ric Flair with Woman and Elizabeth versus Eddie Guerrero. Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Ultimate Dragon. So this is a very good tape, and this tape has very been looked after. Plays really well. I have it like when I bought it, it come in like a protector case kind of thing on this. So there's WCW Hog Wild 96. It's the original box. So anyways, yeah. So this has been the Marvin 100, and that's been my WWF tapes I wanted to show you. I just had a few. I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna dig more on. I have more up on my shelf. I'm gonna get them down and do more. But I thought since they had them ones on, I'd show you them ones. So anyways, this has been the Marvin 100, and I'm out.